In this video, we are going to backtest the ICT's latest Venom model on gold. We will try to backtest it as realistically as possible and see if it is profitable or not, and what win rate we can expect from it. In the end, we will also discuss the backtesting results in detail. But first, if you want to learn the Venom model in depth, you can watch this video. Now, without wasting any time, let's jump into it. First of all, let's discuss the Venom model briefly. It's basically waiting for a liquidity grab, and then after liquidity is taken, wait for the market to change its direction and form a BPR. After the formation of BPR, we will enter at the high of the BPR and will target the next draw on liquidity, while putting our stop loss at the recent low. Before starting, let's discuss the entry rules. We will enter during the ICT Killzones, London, New York, and Asian session. The London session will be between 2 to 5 a.m., New York session will be from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., and the Asian session will be from 7:30 p.m. to midnight. We'll be testing it on the M5 timeframe. We will enter only after the market structure shift. In simple words, we will enter after the market takes the most recent low or high. The reason for this is that if we don't wait for the MSS, a lot of signals form and the win rate also goes down significantly. For take profit, we will target a fixed 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Other rules specific to Venom model are already discussed in previous videos, so I don't think we need to discuss them here again. In the end, we will discuss the results of this backtesting. There are very important points with each setup that formed. We'll be discussing them one by one. Also, we will discuss the results of backtesting if we enter trade without waiting for the market structure shift. So I will recommend you guys to watch the video till the very end, so that you don't miss any important point. Let's start. The backtesting period is 1 month, from the 8th of June to the 7th of July. The first trade that formed was on the 10th of June during the London session. We start the session by marking the most recent high and lows. These two are the clear highs and these two are the lows. After marking them, we will wait for the market to take either of them and form a BPR while making the structure shift. Now, once the highs are taken, the lows will also change. At this level, we have this as the most recent low. Once this low is taken, the market makes the structure shift and also forms a BPR here. So we will enter a buy trade at the high of the BPR while keeping the SL at the low. For take profit, as discussed earlier, we will keep the target fixed at 1 to 2 risk reward. This trade resulted in profit. Let's move to the next one. Next is the 10th of June, Asian session. At the start, mark the recent high and low. After taking this high, the market forms a BPR and also makes a structure shift. We will enter the sell trade at the low of this BPR and put our stop loss at this most recent high. This trade resulted in loss. Next trade formed on the 16th of June. The market took these highs at the start of the session but did not form BPR. So we will keep moving the highs and lows forward. Here, after taking the high, the market formed a BPR and also made the structure shift. So we will enter a sell trade, follow the SL and TP rules. The trade easily hit our target. Let's move to the next one. Next trade formed on the 20th of June during the London session. Market takes this low, which was formed on the first candle of the session. After taking low, it changes direction and forms a BPR, while also making the structure shift. We will enter a buy at the high of this BPR. For stop loss, use this low, and for target, keep the risk reward fixed at 1 to 2. Price hit our target here easily, giving us 2R. Let's move on to the next one. Next trade formed on the 25th of June during the New York session. We will mark the highs and lows at the start of the session. The market straight away takes this high and changes its direction. It forms a BPR and also makes the structure shift, making the trade setup valid. So we will enter a sell trade at the low of the BPR. Resulting in profit, this trade will also give us 2R. Let's move to the next one. This is an important one. The price kept going lower. At last, almost at the end of the session, it changed its direction and also fulfilled our 2 entry conditions of forming a BPR and making a structure shift. Similar to other trades, we will put the stop loss at the recent low in TP at 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. Now, this trade almost reached the TP, but then it started ranging, and almost 13 hours after the entry, it went on to hit the SL. The reason why this is important is that this can happen more often than we think, especially if the trade forms at the end of the New York session, because the Forex and gold markets mostly start ranging after the New York session. What I usually do is, first, I don't hold trades past 11 a.m., but if I'm holding them, I make sure to set the stop loss at break even. For this trade, we will record it as a break even trade. And for you as well, I will recommend that you should also make the trades break even if you are going to hold them after 11 a.m. Let's move to the next one. Next one formed on 30th June, during the New York session. At the start of the session, we mark the recent low and high. First market takes the low and it also forms the BPR. This can be the setup of Venom model, but in this video, we are only discussing the setups that form with the confirmation of MSS. So we will ignore this. In fact, there are a total of 3 setups based on Venom model during this New York session. Comment the entry time of the third trade if you see it. Anyway, let's discuss the actual setup that confirms our rules. So this is the point where the price takes this high and then it changes direction and forms a BPR and also makes market structure shift. We will enter at the low of the BPR and follow the stop loss and take profit rules. This trade resulted in profit and gave us 2R. Let's move to the second last trade of this backtesting. Here, like many other cases, after taking this most recent swing low, price kept going lower. But here it changed its direction and formed a BPR while also making the structure shift as well. We will enter the buy trade at the high of the BPR while setting up our SL and TP levels as discussed. This trade also resulted in profit, giving us 2R. Let's move to the final setup of this backtesting before discussing the final results. We start the session by marking the recent low and high. The price does not take either of them but starts making new lower lows. But here, after taking the low, the price went on to take the high and then changed its direction and formed a BPR while also making the structure shift. This confirmed a trade setup. So we will enter a sell trade at the low of this BPR and put stop loss at the recent high. For take profit, stick to 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. This trade also resulted in profit and gave us another 2R. Next, we're going to break down the overall results. But before we get into that, I've got a major update about this channel. I've officially launched DTC memberships. Whether you're just starting out or you're already trading funded accounts, I've built multiple tiers so you can plug in wherever you are in your journey. Let's do a quick tier rundown. Tier 1, Chart Watchers. If you just want to support the channel, get early access to videos, and help decide what content comes next, this one's for you. Tier 2, DTC Signals. You'll get 3 to 5 high-quality trade setups daily with clean charts, SL, TP, everything I'm seeing in the market. Tier 3, Trader's Journey. Coaching. This one's for traders who want structure. You'll get weekly mentorship videos, a custom tracker, and monthly goal-setting lessons to help fix your weak points. Tier 4, DTC Elite. If you want one-on-one Zoom calls with me, personal strategy audits, direct feedback, this is the most hands-on tier, and it's capped to just 10 traders. Links to join are in the description. Wherever you're at in your trading journey, there's a spot for you. All right, now let's get into the results. During this past 1 month's period, a total of 9 setups formed, out of which 7 trades resulted in profit, while 1 resulted in loss, and 1 resulted in break-even. So if we ignore the break-even trade and consider the 8 trades that resulted in either profit or loss, we can say that we have a win rate of 87.5%. While having a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, these are really amazing results. If we talk about total R, we have gained 13R during this period. This means if we were risking $1,000 per trade, at the end of the month, we will have a profit of $13,000. If we consider these results, this is an ideal trading model. The only issue can be the total number of trades, which is less. A total of 9 trades in a month means around 2 trades per week. But with this high accuracy rate, I think this has to be one of the best performing trading models out there. Now let's see how will be the results if we only consider the formation of BPR after liquidity grab as an entry confirmation. In this case, a total of 19 trades were formed, out of which 14 resulted in profit. This also includes the 7 wins that happened after the market structure shift. Anyway, 5 trades resulted in loss. If we talk about its win rate, it is around 73.7%. This is also a really great win rate. With a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 2, total R gained would be 23, which means if you are risking $1,000 per trade, by the end of the month, your total gain would be $23,000. That's it for this video. If you found it helpful, don't forget to check out the DTC memberships right here on the channel. Whether you're looking for premium signals, weekly coaching, or even one-on-one mentorship. Now, if you want to learn how to code ICT concepts and trading strategies using ChatGPT, watch this video right here. Or if you're just starting out and want to learn the basics of trading, click this one instead. Thanks for watching. And as always, happy trading. Banger.